Hello, Midwestern Movie Reviewer here with another movie review. Tonight I saw In a Violent Nature. I was excited to see this because of it being in the horror genre. I love a good horror movie. And it kind of looked like it was maybe giving homage to the Friday the 13th series. You know, a killer stalking people in the forest. Sadly, this is probably one of the worst movies I've seen this year, and maybe in my top 5 of terrible horror movies of all time. I thought it was really awful. This movie, the premise of it was that some kids go off into the woods and they take a necklace off of some like little shrine, and that ends up waking up a zombie that has been on murder sprees previously in this town. It was kind of a dumb premise, but you kind of go with it because you're like, okay, whatever gets the killing started. You think that, and then it takes a good 30 minutes of just following this killer walking around in the woods. It was so boring, I almost got up and left. But I was like, no, at some point, it might get scary. So you don't want to miss that. So I stayed, and it didn't get scary. It just got disgusting and super gory. And in between, long spans of just watching this killer walking through the woods. I and the acting was horrible, which you kind of expect that in some of these horror movies. But when you don't get good acting, you don't get scared, and it's just gratuitous, gruesome scenes, like maybe 3 of them during this hour and 34-minute film. And it was not rated. So I don't know if that means it was too gory or why it wasn't rated. But I don't have anything really good to say about this. I was really disappointed. The only things I did like was that it was horror. That was it. Just that it was horror. The things that I didn't like were very overwhelmingly, don't go see this. Unless you just love gory movies and you love to be disgusted, this would be the movie for you. Other than that, this one is save your money. It is so bad. I'm going to read off the actors because, there were a lot of actors in this I didn't know. I didn't even recognize anyone, honestly. It was directed by Chris Nash. It had Rye Barrett, Charlotte Cregan, and Timothy Paul McCarthy. Definitely awful. If you go see this movie, please let me know what you thought of it. Did you think it was as bad as I thought it was, or did you enjoy it? Because as I was preparing my information, I saw that it had a pretty high, I think, Rotten Tomato score, like maybe 90%. But then IMDb rated it around 5. So 5 out of 10. So it's kind of a mixed bag on the reviews. I would give it, like, if you were going to give it 5 stars, I'd give it a 1. It was really, really bad. Not terribly done. Terribly done. And lastly, the ending was stupid. Like an abrupt, unsatisfying ending. Just abrupt. And you're just like, what just happened? Why is it over? It was so bad, guys. Just for the ending, I don't know why people don't hate it. I don't know. So yes, definitely leave me comments, and also like and subscribe if you like movie reviews. Midwestern Movie Reviewer out.